Right, get rid of him. Run past him. No fucking way. Right, I need to get back to the tunnel. Run past him. For fuck's sake, man. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's iHogan22 here, and in today's video we'll be completing the social distancing Dark Ops challenge on Cold War zombies. And if you guys like this kind of content, I'll leave a link up above to the other Dark Ops challenges I've done on my channel. And as always guys, if you like my channel, you like the kind of content that I produce, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment down below, and make sure you hit that notification bell just so you don't miss any upcoming content in the future. And let's just get straight into the video. Right guys, so before we do get into this video, first of all today, I do just have to give a massive shout out to Zachary Yeet on YouTube. I basically was struggling with this challenge in all honesty. I tried a couple of different attempts with different loadouts and guns and things like that on D Machine, 5AC, etc. And I wasn't succeeding in it. I got, you know, between rounds sort of 8 and 16 or 17 getting hit. So massive shout out to this guy and his strat. Again, I'll leave a link to his channel down below because I did get this this method from himself. So massive shout out and props goes to him. And what I'll do is let's just get straight into it guys, and I'll show you how we do it. Right, so first thing is first, so we are loading into D Machine, map-wise, 5AC I think, just for sort of how this challenge goes. There's not as many areas where you can do this kind of method, so D Machine is the map we're loading into. Now, in regards to the actual weapon itself, we're going to be using the AUG. Mine is sort of like a level 40 AUG, so not completely maxed out, but I've got most of the attachments unlocked. So again, you guys just want to be throwing on whatever is going to sort of get the job done. You know, damage-wise, control of recoil wise, you just want to be getting the job done. So whatever attachments you find comfortable getting on the AUG, get them on. You can also use the M16 as well if you do want to. I just prefer the AUG as well just because of the fire damage. I think Zachary says the same in his video as well. Now, in regards to the social distancing Dark Ops challenge, just in case you guys didn't know, what it actually means is you have to go a whole 20 rounds, or you have to get to round 20 without taking a single bit of damage the whole game. Now, that consists of anything. Zombies hitting you, obviously, is a big no-no, and any other type of damage you can take, whether that's Molotov damage, grenade damage, fall damage, anything like that, anything that damages your character and takes health off of your 150, obviously without Juggernog, is a massive fail. So you just need to make sure that whatever you're doing, you don't risk anything, you play as safe as possible, and if you follow the steps of this video here, I'm pretty sure you'll do it either sort of first or second attempt for you guys. So let's just get straight into the video and I'll show you how we do it.
Arriving at Alpha Site. You're clear, strike team.
Right guys, so here we are on D Machine. So in regards to strategy wise then, what you actually want to do is just make sure you're following where I'm going throughout this whole challenge, because you want to make sure that you're not opening any incorrect doors or wasting points or anything like that. So obviously, just to start the game off, just clearing through these first couple of rounds just so you can get enough points to open up all the doors. And what we actually want to do first of all is we want to get up to Penthouse and just survive until around sort of 6 or 7 first of all before we do anything else. So what you'll see here is me just clearing out the first sort of 1, 2, 3 rounds before we move over into going up to Penthouse. So with the AUG, again, you're probably seeing here it only being the first couple of rounds. If you're hitting a headshot or even just a chest or above shot, it will be a one-shot burst with this gun. So you do want to make use of trying to get the headshots as much as possible, just because when we actually get to the main strat of how we're going to do this challenge, you want to be hitting headshots consistently, and hence the sort of the steps that I'll show you in order to maximise that as much as physically possible as well. So as you can see here, just there, cleared off round 3, just waiting another little bit of points there to then get this first door open, then get the stairs open in Kino as we normally would, and then get yourself up to Penthouse. Now, I know that other people have done the social distancing challenge up here in Penthouse. However, I tried that myself as well. I just feel that sometimes for maybe not as avid zombie players, that the zombies that come out of that left-hand flank there, when they sprint over and vault over that wall, they come at you slightly too fast in my personal opinion for this challenge especially, you know, not getting hit a single time. It might be really good up here for sort of high rounds and things like that with Ring of Fire, but for myself it was ever so slightly difficult. So we're just up here just so the rounds progress a bit faster. get enough points to open the rest of the doors, basically. So I think I stay up here till around sort of like 6 or 7. There it is, 6. So then we drop down. Really important to open that top door. And then we come down and open the tunnel from that direction, from the crashed plane direction. And then you need to drop down this way. I do pick this right hand column as well because I want to buy Deadshot Daiquiri before I buy anything else perk wise. So that's why I open the right hand side flank instead of the left flank. So then you just get the power on as normal. And then once you've got the power on, we need to get to our spot. So this is where we're going to be camped out for the rest of the game, apart from sort of upgrading our guns and buying a couple of perks and things like that. So once we've got the power on, we need to, this is where we'll be camped for the rest of the game. So basically, this tunnel, obviously, the only place where zombies can come from is they can crawl on the ground from the left-hand side, which you'll see in a second, and just dead ahead of you. And that's why you want sort of not a long range, but a decent gun that's at medium range that's going to get the zombies, you know, killed quite quickly. And that's why the AUG is the perfect gun for this. Decent fire rate. It's got the 3 bursts, so you're going to sort of, if you get a headshot kill, it's going to melt through them. And they can only come from in front of you, or like I said, slightly to the left. So you'll just see here, for example, the first round that we play is, funnily enough, a dog round. And these dogs are just going to spawn straight ahead of us. That's it. They can't get us any other way. So as long as you making sure that you're hitting your socks and timing your socks well and making sure you're reloading at the correct time, you're going to be absolutely fine. One of my big things before you do jump into a game yourself is you have to have Ring of Fire on before you go into the game, and you also have to have the biggest mag possible you can on the AUG or whatever gun you're using for this challenge. Again, I would suggest the AUG over other ones, but because like there, that's quite a slow reload before I get speed colour, obviously, which I do buy when I have enough cash to do so before I've done other things with the money. So just make sure you have the biggest magazine possible, and also you've got Ring of Fire on, because that's an absolute necessary to get rid of the Megaton bombers. Now, what you have to be careful of with the play count as well is sometimes when you sort of sat far deep back in the tunnel, they don't spawn in. The last one doesn't spawn in correctly. You just need to walk out into the main tunnel area for it to spawn in or respawn back in. I did that a couple of times in regards to the dogs, so don't worry about that. You just need to move forward and then a new one will spawn. Now here we go. So that is where they crawl from, the zombies, when they do crawl out the left hand side, just there. And again, why I prefer it is they don't come too fast. Now, as soon as you see that Megaton bomber spawn, you just need to instantly activate your Ring of Fire. Obviously, any projectiles are caught by the Ring of Fire, so you don't need to worry about them throwing their long-range attack at you. And then hopefully the Ring of Fire will just let you shred through them, just as it did there. So the Ring of Fire blocks the projectile, so I don't get hit by it. And it also absolutely shreds through the Megaton zombies as well. And then you just need to clear off the rest of the round. And this is literally the strat, guys. Something Zachary Yeet does say in his video as well, and I'll repeat myself, is in regards to the card that drops after you kill the first elite zombie on this game, do make sure you pick it up. What he seemed to find is that if you didn't pick it up, more elites spawned, because it knows that you might need to get the wonder weapon on this map. So do just make sure you pick up that card after you kill the first elite bomber. Now, in regards to the next important couple of things that you need to do, as soon as you have enough points, pack a punch your AUG, or again, whatever gun you're using. And I personally preferred the electric ammo mod as well, dead wire, being on the gun as well, for sort of the rest of the strat as well, in all honesty. So you'll just see a bit of repetition here, guys. It's just me sat in this corner, killing any zombies that are crawling out from the left, and just aiming dead ahead. Now what you want to make sure you are doing is just getting all the kills that you can as fast as possible, just in case you do need to pop the Ring of Fire whenever a Megaton zombie spawns in. So just make sure that you're hitting all your shots and being consistent with it. What I would say as well is you want to just be careful when you want to upgrade or pack a punch or buy any perks or anything like that. Obviously, if you kill the last zombie, you might run out of time. So as you can see here, I actually leave one zombie, get out of the tunnel before it gets to me, and then I can run around and there, buy Deadshot Daiquiri, and then secondly, buy Speed Cola. In all honesty, they're the only 2 perks that you're going to need, just because Deadshot is going to just be a little bit easier for hitting them headshots, and Speed Cola is just a little bit more clutch for when you need to reload. As you can see there, Ring of Fire absolutely shreds through the Megaton zombie. And then here I have some stun grenades as well, just to give me a bit of extra time in case I need to push the zombies back ever so slightly. Just gives me an extra couple of seconds to be able to do so as well. And then I'm just there clearing the rest of them away. Obviously you want to pick up all that loot, make sure you're getting all the scrap and salvage and things like that, just because that will be used to do this, upgrade your gun at the workstation when you get the chance as well. I think I finally upgraded mine to purple, I think, by the end of this challenge. So just make sure that you're, again, picking all that up before it despawns, but don't be risky with it. Again, the whole point of this challenge is to be risk-free. Just do what you can when you can. There's no need for you to sort of rush out and make any dangerous plays when you don't need to. That's why I was failing, in all honesty, the first couple of times that I was trying to do this challenge in general. And again, with the dogs as well, you just need to be super careful that you're getting them as far away as possible. Obviously, if you did walk into that gas, it would be a GG. You would fail, taking any sort of damage. So, and the gas is included in that, the plague hound gas. So I wait, make sure the gas is definitely cleared, run forward, pick up the salvage, and get the max ammo. Just as you can see here again, just me absolutely melting through the Megaton. And then there, popping Ring of Fire, and just absolutely blitzing through it. And again, the massive benefit of the Ring of Fire is not only just the massive damage boost, but also it just blocks projectiles, which is something that a lot of people didn't know. So even if them Megaton zombies do manage to get a ranged attack off at you, it's not going to hit you, it's not going to do any damage whatsoever as long as that fire, as long as the Ring of Fire blocks it. So you're absolutely safe to pop that and just take them out as fast as possible. As you can see here, just making sure I've got one zombie left, then I'll go and upgrade my my gun to purple, which it now is. And then here it is, guys, the penultimate round, the last round. So again, you only need to get to round 20, you don't need to complete round 20. So this is just me showing you guys me receiving the achievement. So I'm just going to clear through this round 19 now for you as fast as possible. Again, make sure you get them plague hounds as deep as you can into the tunnel so they're not coming near you and you're getting hit by that gas. Tactical reload, again, make sure you're doing them at the right time. You don't want to be caught out by a zombie getting too close to you. Don't know if you noticed, but I do have tomahawks in my back pocket as well, just in case my reload's not going off and I just need to really quickly kill a zombie that's right in front of me or something. I've got that tomahawk just in case it's an absolute emergency, but you don't want to be using that by any means. You want to be just making sure that you time the reloads correctly and make sure that you get the zombies killed as far as possible in front of you.
You're done for good.
And then here are the last two zombies in a second. And there you go, guys, social distancing. So that is getting to round 20 without taking any damage whatsoever. And again, I would suggest that this is the absolute best strat to do this on as well. Right, guys, so that is it for the Dark Ops Social Distancing Challenge on Cold War Zombies. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you do want to see more of this content on my channel, there's more Dark Ops videos and there will be some more to come in the future. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment down below, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming content in the future. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.